Barça family, today we've learned Barca's Champions League rivals for this new edition. Ira, no.
They're not easy. It's true we've had it better than Real Madrid. Xavi Alonso's team's rivals are tough. Let's analyze it. Absolutely everything. But Adri, of course, people, hit the like button and subscribe. Because we bring you the entire Champions League right here with the best Spanish language commentary on Barça today, totally free. So come on, everyone follow now.
Let's go with the video. We'll explain Barca's and Real Madrid's rivals to you. Let's go. Well, Barça and Real Madrid are going to have some tough rivals in this new Champions League format. A total of 8 rivals. There are 4 home games and 4 away games with 8 different rivals. None of them are repeated, obviously.
None of them are exactly repeated. Let's see. First, we'll start with Real Madrid, if that's okay with you. Adri, who will face the following teams. Manchester City. Careful. Let's talk a bit about City.
Yes, they got them.
At home, that's the Bernabeu, right?
From pot number 1, they got City and Liverpool. These two. Let's start with City.
Yes, sir, City. Right now, today. Maybe it's not the most dangerous team, but it always has that handicap, right? Pep Guardiola is one of the best coaches, and City has an incredible team. Facing them is always tough. Adri?
Second opponent for Real Madrid, they'll have to play at Anfield Road because the first one will be good. First, it's not known yet, just to make it clear. The draw for the schedule and the order of the matches will be this Saturday.
Right, it's not confirmed yet.
But they are
Absolutely, 100%.
rivals.
Is Juventus the next rival, Adri?
No, Liverpool.
We're not going to talk about Liverpool, sorry.
Liverpool, the
Liverpool, which, as I said, is in
Anfield.
It's at Anfield. Madrid will have to travel to a stadium that I think is very complicated, very difficult. It's true that Liverpool has lost a lot of players, but they've also brought in great players, world-class players. For example, Florian Victor.
Yes, sir. Liverpool usually becomes one of the favorites to win this competition. Last year, they were champions of the regular season, although they were knocked out in the round of 16. But obviously, they're a great team. One of the big favorites in this Champions League. And Real Madrid is going to the English team's home ground. So it's a tough match for Xavi Alonso's team.
Yes, sir. They're also going to host Juventus at the Bernabeu, of course. A rival that, well, isn't exactly having great seasons in the Champions League right now, but is always tough. An Italian rival and team.
They have a good, tough, scrappy squad. Juventus always is. Still, I think Madrid is better, but Juve is still Juve. It's legendary in the Champions League, and they'll make it tough at the Bernabeu. Let's discuss the Portuguese team. Careful, Ira, they were Barca's rivals last year.
Yes, they were Barca's rivals. Now Real Madrid has to visit Estadio da Luz, another amazing stadium, right?
Benfica, we're discussing Benfica, another Real Madrid rival in the Champions League. They'll visit them, but the date is still to be determined. Xavi Alonso's team is extremely tough and combative.
They always put up a strong fight because they're a solid, tough team, Adri, with great forwards. Pablitis, who got a hat-trick against us.
And Angel Di Maria will face Real Madrid again, right?
How nice, how nice. Well, the next opponent is Marseille.
A good Marseille, Di Maria, in fact, Di Maria,
Maria, he's not there. I'm going to tell you, but in the end, nothing.
Like and subscribe.
It's the moment.
Moment announcement. There is Marseille, another team that's also a rival of Real Madrid, which will go to the Bernabeu, a team where Aguamayan plays.
Be careful, he's a historic Barca player. Careful, he might pull out the Dragon Ball and mess things up for you again.
Exactly, he is.
Good, it's very good. Marseille, yes sir?
And watch out.
Well, this is maybe Olympiacos isn't a name that makes you say wow, but you still have to go there to the so-called Greek hell. And that's always complicated, Adri, because that stadium pushes a lot.
And I am
Sure that
a lot of smoke.
that can be overwhelming, man. I don't know about for Real Madrid, that's the champion of the Champions Cup. But, well, in the end, it's always a tough stage, I think.
Tough field. Playing Olympiacos in Greece is always hard. A very, very, very aggressive crowd. A crowd that's going to set off a lot of flares. It'll be tough for Madrid, but they shouldn't have trouble with Mbappe and company. Win, but it's a tough field. If you fall asleep, you lose. Be very careful.
The last 2 opponents are Monaco and El Caira from Monaco, which you'll have to visit.
Albert Mbappe.
I also see the team as very, very tough, very complicated with Ansu Fati, exactly.
Be careful with Ansu Fati and Pogba.
Maybe the easiest opponent could be El Caira, but you have to travel 8,000 or 9,000 kilometers to play a team just 300 kilometers from China. It's insane. It's a team from Kazakhstan in the Champions League. Like I said, they're not very tough and it shouldn't be difficult. But Adri, the jet lag,
The trip, having to.
making the trip is already a hassle. It's a
Crazy thing. These are all
the rivals of Real Madrid. Subscribe, hit the like button because we're moving on to the best team in the world. Adri, oh my, the rivals of Real
watch out for Barça. Watch out for Barça. Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, sir. In
at home. And
home.
at Camp Nou.
Camp Nou and Champions League champion. Is Luis Enrique returning? This match will be wild.
It should have been the Champions League final last year.
It should have been, you said it, it should have been the Champions League final, but it couldn't happen in the end. What can I say, Ira? For me, Paris Saint-Germain is a favorite to win too. With Dembele, with Desiree Doué, with Vitinha and company, with Fabian.
I mean, a super team to go up against Barça. And that Barcelona-Paris Saint-Germain match is going to be crazy. We have to travel to England. Nothing more and nothing less. Well, it's twice because there's also Newcastle. But first, well, all day. They don't know that.
The order is still unknown.
Adri, Chelsea was possibly one of the toughest rivals we discussed.
It's a dark horse, that's also a favorite. Watch out. Paris Saint-Germain.
Chelsea. Dude, sir.
Let's go to Stamford Bridge. Barça will return to the English stronghold where they scored that legendary goal. Andres Iniesta,
Great nights.
with Pep Guardiola coaching and Flick's Barça returning to Stamford Bridge. This will be a great match.
Beautiful for sure. It will be beautiful for sure too.
Will Furman be there? Damn, don't say that to me. Let's hope not, right? Don't say that, please. Let's hope not.
They play us.
That Furman plays for Barça. And Marca arrived. Of course,
Adri, we will also have to welcome Eintracht Frankfurt, a German team.
another match with unfinished business because in those dramatic years of Barça under Xavi, under Koeman, I mean with Xavi, the German team came to Camp Nou. There was a huge invasion of Germans that day and they beat us. They knocked us out of the Union of European Football Associations.
I think there's also a desire for revenge.
There's revenge there.
Brujas, Adri, will we have to travel to Belgium?
The field is good. A field that shouldn't be a problem for Barça. Brujas is a good team, but I think they're manageable.
Well, Olympiacos will also have to travel to Barcelona because we'll play at home against this Greek team, which we've already mentioned has to face Real Madrid.
Yeah, what I like is that it's at home and we don't have to go there. That's the best part.
Important. That's the most, let's say, the most important thing about this draw. Be careful against the Prague team.
Look, in principle, there's no problem either. We're going to the field of the Prague team, Czech Republic, and, well, let's see what date it falls on. It will be very cold, that's for sure, but Barça shouldn't have any problems beating this team.
Copenhagen at home, Adri.
The team of Ronny Bardghji, Barca's new signing, is visiting us as Danish champions. Also, watch out for this rival. I remember the last time they played in the Champions League, they did well. It's a team that likes
To have
the ball, and against Bayern, I remember a match. And well, you have to respect Copenhagen a lot, but in principle, Barca is much superior. And watch out for the last Ira.
respect, it's Newcastle, one of the big dark horses. I think they could be perfect for this Champions League. Is Isaac still there, who is currently separated from the team, who probably won't be in the squad? But Adri, it's a team bought by a sheikh who invested a lot and you have to go there. I mean, we have to travel to play against Chelsea in England and also to England to play against Newcastle. Yes, to
It would be
really awesome. Honestly, in the Champions League, that first round, that first group stage, I think it's very attractive for Barca and for Madrid.
based on what's on screen, I think Barca has an advantage over Real Madrid, which faces a tougher challenge. And now leave it in the comments and tell me, who do you think has it better, Barca or Madrid? Let's go for the 6th. It's inevitable. Barca yesterday, today and always.